Hey Taurus, hi there, welcome back to your weekly zodiac tarot reading. And now let's cleanse the deck for you and let's see what is in store for you this week. All right, Taurus. Okay, let's set the intention here. All right. So remember, Taurus, this is a collective reading. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay? All right, Taurus. Again, you're standing at a crossroad, but you know very well that you have been here before, haven't you? Okay, so you've been working really hard, okay, trying to maintain the stability that you built so far, but your body and mind are wavering that white flag to surrender because the universe is calling you to rest, but it's not that physical rest that we're talking about. It's the emotional and mental rest there. You are feeling very exhausted, but you're not sure if you are ready to let go or to fight. Okay, so the question is, will you keep holding on to the past that's draining you, or will you choose peace, healing and clarity instead? And first, we have the Four of Swords here that shows up as the theme of your week. All right, Taurus, and it's all about rest, recovery and reflection. But here's the thing, rest doesn't mean taking a nap or chilling out for a day. This card is telling you that you have been running on empty for far too long. Your body, your mind, your soul is asking for a pause. So you have been fighting, pushing, and juggling so many responsibilities so far. But now the universe is calling out and reaching out to say, hey, please slow down there, Taurus. Okay, you are no stranger to hard work itself, Taurus. You know that. Okay, you have built a life that provides you with security and comfort. But deep down, you know that there's more to life than just surviving itself. That's a deeper inner peace that you are seeking of, okay? One that comes from not the external things here we're talking about, okay? We are talking about internally, from within. So here is the rub, okay? You have been avoiding taking time off for yourself. And you're so used to being strong to carry the load for every single one else. That idea of taking a break feels almost irresponsible. So the Four of Swords is telling you, though, that if you continue to push through without rest, you'll find yourself burning out emotionally, mentally, and even physically. So you need to charge up. You need to recharge up, okay? You need to reflect. This isn't about taking a vacation I'm talking about, okay, Taurus? This is about reclaiming your peace of mind there. Okay, this card isn't about telling you to rest for the sake of it. It's encouraging you to spend time in introspection, to look inward and ask yourself, what have I been avoiding and what needs to heal? Your body is speaking to you, so please listen to them, and your emotions are speaking to you as well. So, well, it's time to listen, okay, this week. And here's the thing, okay, Taurus, the Nine of Wands shows up as a shadow this week. So it's pointing to the part of you that you have been tirelessly pushing forward, even when you feel exhausted there. The Nine of Wands is a card of resilience, but also the card of exhaustion. Look at the face, look at that expression of his, okay? The Nine of Wands is a card that says that you've been through a lot, you're still standing, but that doesn't mean that you are okay. The truth is, you have been fighting the battles that have taken a toll back on you, be it emotionally or physically. You have built up the walls around you in the name of protection and strength. But these walls are starting to feel more like a prison to you. It's no longer just a protection wall. So you are tired, Taurus, I know, and you have been defending yourself, your life, and your peace so far. And, it feels like you don't know how to stop. But the actual fact is you need to stop, okay? You need to pause. You need to give yourself a break and look within. Okay, the Nine of Wands here is trying to tell you to take a step back and ask yourself, what am I fighting for? And is it even worth it? So you have been so focused on survival and staying strong that you haven't allowed yourself to process that emotional exhaustion that comes with constantly fighting the battles. So you have been running on autopilot mode, thinking about if you keep going, things will eventually get better. But they won't, okay? You are at a breaking point now, mentally, emotionally, and physically. The truth here is, Taurus, is that you have been holding on to something that no longer serves you. Okay, it can be a belief, a relationship, a situation that you have been fighting for. But you know jolly well that it's time to let it go. So the longer you keep pushing, the more drained you will become. This Nine of Wands is a call for you to release that defensive energy that's been running or, running through your life for quite some time. So you don't have to keep holding on. You don't have to keep fighting battles that are draining you. You can choose to heal, to pause, and to give yourself permission to stop for a while. Okay, this week is calling you so strongly to do that we have these 2 cards here. All right, and now let's go on. We have the Six of Swords. This shows up as an expectation, the outcome for the week. So this is where everything gets hopeful, and after, judging by the 2 cards in front, this Six of Swords means transition and moving towards calmer water. As you can see, it's calmer water in front, right? It's about leaving the behind chaos and the emotional turbulence and heading towards peace, clarity, and healing. So the truth here is that the worst is behind you. But in order to move forward, you need to let go of what has been weighing you down so far. This card is a sign, all right? I would say it's a really, really good sign that it is time to take your time to rest and heal so that you'll be able to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind there. So the Six of Swords isn't about just escaping the past. It's more about accepting the lessons from it and choosing to leave behind that emotional baggage that you have been holding so far. Okay, Taurus, this week, you have been given a chance to clear your head, to let go of what no longer serving you and move towards a more peaceful and fulfilling life here. The beauty of Six of Swords is that it gives you hope for the future. It's a reminder that while you may have been going through a difficult time, yes, but definitely you are not stuck. You have the power to choose your next steps and let go of the things that you have been keeping trapped. Okay, so you feel that the path ahead is far smoother than you might think it is. There is a sense of emotional release here, I would say, that comes out from this Six of Swords, and that's what you need right now. Remember, you don't have to carry the weight of your past any longer. Allow yourself to heal and give permission to move forward with peace. Okay, and Taurus, this week is all about taking your time to rest and heal both emotionally and physically. You have been through a lot, the cards have said so, and the Nine of Wands shows that you have been pushing yourself to the limit and even on the verge of breaking down. But now the universe is giving you this chance to pause and reflect and release what no longer serves you. So if you take the time to rest and recharge, the Six of Swords promise you a smoother path ahead. You have the power, okay, to move forward with clarity and peace and strength. You don't have to keep fighting, Taurus. You don't need to keep holding on to whatever is draining you. This week is a very good opportunity here to choose that healing and peace and release path. Okay, trust that when you let go of the past, the future will begin to slowly unfold in ways that makes you feel lighter and more aligned with your truer self. Remember, the cards are showing. Okay, and thank you, Taurus, for joining me this week. If you are ready to uncover your very own path to peace and clarity, you can DM me for a personal reading. So let's move forward, and please follow me, InsightsByLi, for more insights and clarity. And I'll see you soon again. Goodbye.